Hey guys, welcome to this tutorial. My name is Peter. I want to show you how to create a chord progression, and it's actually not that difficult to do. If you know the rules and if you know the things that you have to do, if you stay between some boundaries, then you know what to do and then you can make it work. So I'm here in FL Studio. I will open up FL Keys because that's the best sound. So the basic method you can use for creating chord progressions is to go to the stamp tool and then clicking on major. And now this will create the whole scale. And you can copy that. You can copy that like this. And I will delete this with Ctrl X and put this here. And I've ghost notes on, so I see them behind it. And you can see those ghost notes by going here and then to helpers and ghost channels. Now we have a basic grid of what notes we can use within the scale. If we stay within these boundaries, we can make almost anything. This note is called the first, as it is the root note of the scale that I put in. If I go over here and put in a major scale, I put it on the C, and therefore that's the first and root note. Now a basic trick you can do is you can make a chord from the root note by adding notes to it. I leave one in between, and then at the end we can go to the fifth. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one is the fifth because it's the fifth note in the scale. And if we end with that note with the corresponding chord, we can make anything in between here. So I make a chord out of this. So the trick is that the fifth chord is always leading back to the first. That's why it sounds natural. If I put this one octave down, you will hear that it automatically leads to the first again. So now we can put any chord right between those two chords and it will either sound okay or it will sound very good. So the method I use for making chords is just picking a note, for example the D, then I will skip the next one and I will put another note above it. And after that, do it again. So I skip this one and I will put the note here, staying in the same scale. That sounds okay. And now we can add another chord. So let's put in an A chord. Just like that. And then again the same method. Skip one note and put this here. Skip one note and put this here. That wasn't too hard. To prove you can put anything there, we can just switch up these chords, for example. Just like that. And I can switch out this one to the one above, and then it becomes more listenable. And there you go. I can make another one. I can put, for example, an E over here with the same method. And I think these notes are going to go too high, so I will put them one octave lower. Well, there we go again. So I just showed you 3 chord progressions you can use for your songs. You can make any melody on top of them, so let me try that. So the notes I put above the chords are actually notes that are in the chords themselves. And that's also a very easy trick to use if you don't know what notes to use above it. Put them on the measures and then put the same notes as there are notes in the chords. So yeah. So I hope you learned something about it. I hope you understood what I said and what I'm talking about. Good luck with making chord progressions. You can do the same with minor scales, but it's a little bit harder to make good chords out of them because the notes are differently spaced. But you can always also try that, and if you just play around with it, you will definitely come up with great chords. So yeah, have a nice day, and I will see you later. Bye bye.